I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and leadership coach. Good evening. Happy Monday. I'm just realizing I'm wearing my AirPods and they are not to my computer, they're to my phone. Anyway, don't want to get like notifications of text messages I'm getting during this. Anyway, good evening. I'm so delighted to be talking with you tonight. I wanted to go into what to do with nerves when you're about to hop on a sales call. And you can call it a sales call or an enrollment call or a discovery call, whatever you're calling it. It's nerve-wracking, especially when you haven't done them before or you're still getting your feet wet with them. Nerves happen. You're not broken. You're not a weirdo freak for being nervous when you're getting on a call to sell your services. If you're not nervous, you're probably a sociopath. And I think it's good news for everyone around that you're not a sociopath. Anyway, I'm going to go through 4 simple shifts that you can make in your mindset, some activities you can do that'll help you get through those nerves so that you can feel super grounded and on purpose when you're talking to potential clients. I was inspired by this, by the way, by my sales lab call that I did this evening. So if you're not familiar, my one-on-one clients, they get access to me in one-on-one sessions. They get on-demand support from me throughout, like in between our sessions. It's awesome. I also host some group stuff so that they get to network with each other and see that they're not alone. One of those things is my sales lab. I do it once a month, and it's basically just a group conversation about what's going right and wrong in your sales calls and working on the mindset stuff around it. This was a great question that I got there tonight. So rule number 1, and this should be something that you just implement in your whole business. Rule number 1, this is a sales call, right? You are hosting a call with this person to sell them on your services. Stop treating it like it's a job interview. Okay? Stop bringing that I'm a supplicant looking for a job from you energy into this sales call. That is not it. Okay? Snap out of it. You are a business owner. You are running this call to assess if this person on the phone with you or on Zoom with you is the right fit for your business, is worthy of your work. Okay? You are not submitting your resume and just like letting them decide if you're the right fit for them. Okay? If you're doing that, you're not a business owner. You're a part-time employee for people. Okay? I don't want you treating it like an interview unless they are going to be paying into your 401k, giving you paid days off, giving you other benefits, whatever. This is not a job interview. Please, for the love of God, or whatever we all believe in, this is not a job interview. Okay? This is a mutual, see if this is a fit conversation. By the way, they booked a call that expresses a great deal of interest because time is money. Why would they give up their time to get on a call with you if they weren't interested in what you're selling? Stop treating it like an interview. One of the things that happens when we do treat it like an interview, when we kind of like lay things out nervously on the table and we're like, oh, okay, like, what do you think? We communicate that we're not confident in what we're doing. When you do that, you actually lose complete control over the call. They don't know where to go next, right? In an interview, who's in control of the interview? The interviewer, right? The person who has the job to give. If your client has never hired someone like you before, has never hired a coach or a consultant or a copywriter to do some work in their business, are they going to know what the next steps are? No, they're not. This is brand new for them. Okay. You have to take charge. You have to act like the interviewer. You really do. So stop acting like this is a job interview. It is not. Okay. That's rule number 1. I'm making these into rules. They weren't rules when I wrote them out, but they're rules now. Okay. So tip or rule number 2, whatever we're calling them. So I want you to think of nervousness. It's a very like high level energy, right? When you're nervous, like it's all in your upper chest and your head. Like it's really up here, right? What other emotions are like up here? right? Excitement. When you're excited, you're up here, you're like, whoo, like, what are we doing? This is great. Like, let's go and do it again, right? So your nervousness, I love how Mel Robbins describes it, because your body actually doesn't know the difference hormonally between nervousness and excitement. They're basically the same thing to your body. Like, it doesn't really know how to read them differently. Okay. So like if you're excited to go to your first dance, if you're excited to go on a date with someone that you think is really hot, if you're excited, that can all come out as nervousness also. I'm talking too fast. I'm getting too excited. So instead of being nervous for you, instead of like holding all that high level energy back and holding it for you, what if you just shoved it out and we're just super fucking excited for this person that you're on the phone with? Like, I'm just so excited for you. And whatever you do, like, you can work with me or not, but I'm so excited for you that you've decided that this is the next step in your business, your life, your fitness. Like, awesome. Let's use this call to see if we're even a fit for each other. And if we're not, then let me send you some resources that could be a better fit for you. Like, but I'm just so excited for you. Let me just be excited for you rather than nervous for me. Nervous for me is just like kind of a selfish energy, right? It's all about me. It's about me maintaining my composure when really, like, there's this person in front of you who has a problem. They have a problem that they're hoping that you can solve. Like, how selfish of you to not just focus all of your energy on them. Do the selfless thing and just be excited for them wherever they're at, whatever decisions they're making. You know, when you do that, it's kind of like diverting a river, right? It's kind of like diverting a river. Like maybe the water needs to start flowing over here now, right? It's kind of a weird analogy, or metaphor, but go with it. So instead of being nervous for you, be excited for them. Okay. This shift, like, it seems small, it's mental, it's a cognitive shift, but it is honestly one of the most transformational shifts you're going to have in your sales call. Promise you. Okay. Number 3. So we just talked about like nervousness being that high energy. Well, okay. So here's the cool thing about running a sales call. You actually should be going in high energy, right? Because here's the thing about being on a sales call or an enrollment call with someone. Let me see, Kristen. Oh, unstable internet. Oh no. Well, this is being recorded, so you can watch anytime. But anyway, so here's the thing about doing sales. So, and just being in an enrollment position with anyone, you actually want to match their energy, right? So you want to match their energy. So what a lot of salespeople do is they get super psyched before they get on a call with someone, right? Because if you get, and it's easier to bring your energy down than it is to bring it back up, right? So if you get on a phone call with someone and they're like up here and they're like rocking it and they're so excited and all this stuff, and you're down here, like, it's already an energetic mismatch. Okay. That call's not going to go well. All right. And then they actually sometimes have to bring their energy down to meet you. And what happens there? They're actually less likely to work with you because you couldn't meet them where they were, right? Now, if you take all that nervous energy and you show up and you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to be really excited. I'm going to be high energy. I'm just going to be like up here and happy and, you know, a little louder than normal. And maybe you're talking with your hands a lot like I am. You can go into that call, and if they're at the same level, great, you've matched each other already. If they're a little further down, you can bring it down to meet them, right? You get to control. You have a little bit more control there, right? It's kind of like when you're driving on a hilly road. You know, the person coming downhill actually has to give way to the person going uphill because you have far more control backing up than the person who's going up the hill. If they back up, they may lose control and go off the road, right? So you get to bring it down. You have so much more control there. So, but I fully invite you, bring the energy to your sales calls. Okay. No one's gonna get, I mean, only assholes are gonna get off the phone and be like, oh my God, they were so excited to talk to me. They were so happy to talk to me. There was so much energy in the call. Like, you don't want those people as your clients anyway. They sound miserable. Anyway, so that's number 3, is just bring that high energy with you. And number 4, so here's something interesting. Adrenaline doesn't naturally leave your body unless you work it off. Okay. I learned this from my therapist. Okay. An actual doctor. So trust me on this. Adrenaline has to be worked out of your system. Meaning, if you're feeling so much nervousness that it's actually kicking in your adrenaline response, it's like it's stressing you out. It's making you like sweat. Sweating is one of those signs. You could have dry mouth. There are a couple other signs. Look up the signs for when your adrenaline levels are spiked. Okay. When that is happening, you actually have to burn it out of your body. And when I say that, like, we're not lighting any matches. Okay. Calm down. Talking about dancing, like turning on the music and just going wild and dancing all around your living room. Okay. I'm talking about doing honest to goodness jumping jacks. Do 50 of them. Do 50 jumping jacks right in that moment before you get on the call. Okay. Burn off that adrenaline. And squats, whatever your body can feasibly do, move your body, move it to a fast pace, move it with some intensity. Okay. That'll burn off some of that adrenaline. It'll help you ground yourself a little better and go into that call feeling confident, right? It'll also get your blood flowing. Okay. So you can have like a really magical, high energy yet grounded energy when you're going into that sales call or that enrollment call with this client. So those are the 4 ways you can handle nervous energy when you go into a sales call. If you have any questions on any of these things, or you're like, oh my God, she does this with her one-on-one clients, they have conversations like this, we deal with all this mindset stuff, and you're curious about it in my programs, I want you to shoot me a DM. Okay. Because this kind of stuff, if you're letting being nervous on a sales call hold you back from getting on more sales calls and getting more clients and making more money in your business, that should not be happening. Should absolutely not be happening. Okay. There are so many tips, tricks, and mindset resets that you can implement in your business and yourself that'll help you move past this. And I do it with my clients. And like I said, if you're curious about working with me, this is not an interview on either side. This is a fit to see if this is something that's going to work for both of us. And I'm happy to talk to any of you about that. Anyway, Kristen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had stable enough internet that you got some value out of this. If not, I hope you get to see the replay. Everyone else, I don't know who else was watching because it's StreamYard and I can't always see all the engagement. But thank you so much for joining this evening. This is day 26 of me going live every single day in September. I haven't decided yet. I may be continuing into October if my mouth doesn't break before then. This is a lot of talking. Anyway, I haven't decided yet, but I'd love to hear your vote. Should I continue into October? I'll keep you updated on that. And until tomorrow, everyone, I hope you have an amazing Monday or Monday night. I guess Monday's over. Can I just say, this Monday has felt like a whole week. It has just felt like a whole week on my side. I hope it hasn't for you as well. But with that, I cannot wait to go live with you tomorrow, Tuesday, the 27th. And I wish you a good night. And I'm Katie McManus, business strategist and leadership coach. And DM me if you have any questions or need any support in your business. Okay. Bye now.